Hi, this is Shane Hurlbut again with Behind the Lights and Camera. This is episode 2, Vietnam. Here we are. We came upon this location. It was way out by Lake Piru, and a lot of these cottonwood trees. And Poe and I wandered into the back here, checking it out, and went across the river and found this magical place that we thought would be perfect for the Vietnam sequence. There's Dan Cangemi and Al. Those guys did all the Act of Valor, all the special effects on Act of Valor. This is where we're kind of pinpointing where the body's going to be, and there's all these prickers on the ground, and we don't want our actors to be stuck, and also Bodie Orman, our helmet cam operator, to be pulling prickers out of his fingers and hands and body all day. There's the 3 mortars that we're going to be eventually hitting, and we're dialing in the smoke right now. The smoke is a very important part of the recipe here to feel like you're in the battle. And it also does a lot to kind of take away the brownness that we had all around us and obscure that, because we had a lot of cottonwoods that hadn't fallen in.
You know, from whatever the light's doing, your light's white or warm in any way, this gives a tonality to the smoke that gives you a perfect color temp juxtaposition. It's like a lawnmower smoke is like the only one that does it. Any of the handheld devices and everything tend to be a little too warm or just white, and you don't get that beautiful color temperature shift.
Yeah, the smoke is such an important piece of the puzzle for me. The lawnmower smoke tends to be a little blue, so it's perfect. It separates against the hillside. And, so we have this warm light, so the smoke is a little blue, and it really does a wonderful juxtaposition. Now we just got, this is our old version of our helmet cam, and we just got the new version that Doggy Cam put together. And this is the first time we've ever used this thing, so, we're trying to get up to speed on it. It's a lot more compact than ours, a lot more closer to the cheek, and we're dealing with, trying to dial this thing in. What I do is I have somebody stand about 6 feet away, and I have Bodie look straight at him, and then I gauge it in regards to centering that person, so it kind of has Bodie's eyesight.
So what do I need to? I don't understand.
See how your gear is not going to...
Oh, yeah.
That's going to take out some of my skin.
But if the camera's good, then I'll mount the gear.
Oh, so the gear is hitting your face?
Yeah, that's right into my cheek right there.
So should we try a zip gear to slide on there then, so it doesn't have that?
We're dealing with a situation here where we have this Red Rock Micro gear on, and it's so big and wide that it's actually going to cut Bodie's face. So we had to go to a Zacuda zip gear that we could put really tight to the Canon lens, and so it wouldn't rip his skin off.
Not for a while, not till you get it.
Yeah, not till you get it, and not till you have third-degree burns all over your body. All right? That's how we earn it. You're in lunch for 3 degrees.
All you're having,
Second-degree burns don't get you lunch. Get you crafty.
all you're having for lunch is aloe vera.
We're joking with Bodie because he's getting the crap beat out of him on this one, man. What a trooper. He was so amazing.
Look at him like, I want to go home. This is, you're just saying it. You know you're not going home. Actually, you know that when you say that, you're going to die. And I want you to look into the soul of that camera.
Okay.
Look right into it.
Okay. I want to see those hands. Yeah, and I don't want to see you rounding. I want to see those. Yeah, I want to see this. Yeah, exactly.
So we have a video tap on him, a wireless video tap, and that's what's in that backpack, along with a wireless follow focus MDR. Everything is compact and contained, so whatever's on his head is just the bare essentials. And I'm kind of talking him through so he understands how he has to move his head to be able to frame and see the stuff that we want to capture on camera. And, you know, sometimes he has to look up a little more and his reactions can't be as fast. So we're kind of, you know, talking him all the way through it. So he, you know, understands where we want him to look and you know, just so you feel viscerally involved, very intimate. And that's what, you know, Poe's vision with this was, you know, these guys are out on a patrol and this explosion separates them, and it's him getting back to his friend to try and save him.
Come out of that. Once the thing's clear, I'm going to say go. That means you start to crawl up the hill. When you get to the crest, we're going to fire the other mortar. I think you should react to that and then keep on going after that thing goes. Yeah, watch that, Bodie.
Now we're working on an issue here. Bodie's getting close where we need him to be to tell the story, but the helmet cam is shadowing our actor. So I'm moving him a little bit, spinning him, so when he bends in, the sunlight isn't causing a shadow on the guy's body.
That's great. And then you're gonna go for that. You don't have to take it out right yet. Okay, then you hold it up.
Right? He just tried to find it. And then you know he's looking for something.
You know, Bodie is not only a camera operator, he is an actor in the scene. So Poe is taking him through, you know, how he wants, how she wants him to, you know, feel and the emotions that is going through his mind when he comes up there.
Here's the thing, I want the smoke blowing by him when he's talking to him there, you know, wafting by him, and that's a handheld, you know, unfortunately. It just feels like the minute he gets up to him, all the smoke goes away.
Stop that last time. I'll watch this next one.
We got
Do a double and super thick and keep it going without.
Let me think for a minute. Hold on.
All right.
Trying to get the smoke worked out was the wind was drifting in all different places, and you know, we tried this you know, Fuller's Earth and an air gun thing to try and create our explosion that's going to basically, you know, try to wipe out the frame, and it truly was not working. You know, the lawnmower smoke was working beautifully, but it just, every time we got up to the body, you know, it felt like all the smoke cleared out. So we finally feel like we got a recipe other than what Al is doing right now. That was not working at all. So, you know, Al came up with a great idea. Let's just blow a big mortar in the foreground, and that's what's going to take it out. And then I really wanted to get the power of diffusing the sun to show how powerful this explosion was. So here we go. We've added the mortar. Here's the first one that goes off. Is that's the one that diffused the sun. Okay, it's still not working, and the one in the back there doesn't have any fire, so it's really not, none of that worked. So now I had the firebomb, but now we have the first explosion, this one right here. Boom, that obliterates the frame. Now that one he just sent up is the one that I used to take out the sun. So now all that cloud of smoke comes across, and then the fireball is the accent. Here he is crawling up, and fireball, and you know, you can see all that dust in the air. It literally diffuses the sun, and it was something for me, you know, using again the mortars to be a storyteller. I wanted, when he comes up to him, the darkness to be a foreshadowing of his death, and then when he does die, look how the smoke clears. The sun comes out, and it's like a sun ray from heaven. And that's my metaphor, and using the explosions as light. Thank you so much.